Let us now go to question number 42. Next question. That is a question from thermodynamics. The question says, question is very easy. An ideal gas undergoes expansion, a single stage expansion gets converted from, there are three different states against a constant opposing pressure P2 from P1, V1 and T, the temperature constant, to P2, V2 and T. This is actually the condition. It undergoes expansion, that is actually the volume increases, V2 is higher than V1. Therefore, the gas expands from P1, V1 to P2, V2, the temperature remaining constant. What is the largest mass? The question asks this. Normally, it is given, this equation is given in terms of the work done. But the question asks this, what is the largest mass in which can be lifted through a height during the course of expansion? Therefore, the answer for this question is very easy. It expands against a constant pressure of V2 minus V1. P2 is equal to V2 minus 1. This is actually W. This is actually the work done. Either the work done is on the gas or work done is by the gas. So, this is actually the expansion process. And when the work is done by the system, this is actually the work is done by the gas or by the system. And therefore, this can be given as, instead of saying W is equal to, instead of W is equal to, this has been given in terms of mgh. This W is equal to mgh, because instead of saying W the work done, this is equal to mgh. Therefore, this can be given as P2 into V2, P2 into V2 minus V1 is equal to mgh. That is actually equal to work done. Instead of saying W, this is equal to the same value, is equal to mgh. Or this can be given as, the whole thing when you simplify, this will become the amount of work done, M is equal to nRT by GH, nRT by GH. This is given in terms of M. What is the maximum mass that is given? It is not in terms of work, nRT by GH into 1 by P2 by P1. This is actually, so the correct option for this answer, for this question is actually the option C, and it is not, I am not sure whether the question has been given, because there seems to be some sort of a printing mistake. I will write all the 4 options that are given there, so it is easy for us to follow. nRT divided by GH, one option is 1 plus P2 by P1, this is option A. Option B is the same thing, nRT divided by GH into 1 plus P1 by P2, and option C, which is a correct option, is equal to nRT divided by GH into 1 minus P2 by P1. That is actually the answer that is given here. This is the one that is given there. And D, finally, that is equal to nRT divided by maximum mass, M is equal to 1RT P1 by P2. So, this is actually the correct answer for this question is option C, which is nRT by GH into 1 by P2 by P1. The only difference is, instead of saying the work done, work has been equated to a certain mass right through a height against the acceleration due to gravity. That is all. This is being substituted in the place of W. The rest of the things are the same equation. When it is expanded against a constant pressure, this is actually the equation employed, and the work is done, actually the work is done by the system since the gas is undergoing expansion.